Hey, 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 you guys. Hi, hi, hi. I am scoping on the move today because there's a lot of stuff happening here, and part of my parental duties as a mother, and just as my priorities are getting together, are making time for my kids. And we had some school stuff to take care of this morning. We had a new dedication for a playground at their school in Brooklyn. So I've been at school all morning, which cut into my Periscope time, my usual time, which is kind of going by the wayside anyway. Hello.
Hello.
Saying hello to our crossing guard, who we love. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. Come on in. Come on in.
Really?
So today I have my notes, talking about knowing your self-worth. So all week we've been talking about empowerment, and empowerment week at Why Am I Yelling? And every day we talked about a different topic relating to empowerment and your mindset and self-esteem and all kinds of stuff. So we talked about taking charge. We talked about connection, the power and the importance of connecting with others and how you use that in your daily life. We talked about empowerment itself as a unit, and we talked about being authentic to you and being authentic to, the people around you. And hi, Jackie. I'm on the move. Just coming back from Elias's school. So, as a culmination of this week, after talking about all those things, I feel like we need to talk about knowing your self-worth. Because, part of being empowered is knowing, how you... Sorry for the background noise. Is knowing and having value on yourself and on your self-esteem and on your decisions and on your ability to, function as a human and as a smart adult. And I'm going to use you as an example, my love, Jackie, because Jackie and I had a really deep, meaningful conversation yesterday, and it got me thinking about a decision that had to be made and how the decision came to be and all the factors that played into the decision. And, here's the thing. When you get to a point in your life and you realize that your time and your feelings and your expectations and your meaning and your your self-development and self-growth are worth more than a situation that you're in, like a relationship or a job or a friendship or whatever it is. You just kind of have to take stock in it and realize you have to ask yourself, what am I willing to preserve? That just happened. Some hot rod guy in the middle of Brooklyn trying to drive down a crowded street. Like, people are stupid. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to walk through the park. Maybe it'll look a little quieter. So I feel like, the important part of this message is how much are you willing to bend, first of all, or give, or take, or contribute to a specific situation before you realize you're worth more than the situation itself. And we learn this a lot when we're dealing with, I hate the word abusive, but abusive situations or place where you feel like you're being taken advantage of, or, my story the other day about my job in the last 5 months. And, the straw that broke the camel's back was a situation that I was in that someone else was treating me a way that I knew my self-worth was more than my sitting there and taking it. So I took action, and then I walked away from it, because I'm worth more than that. I'm worth more than a nasty situation. I'm worth more than putting myself in jeopardy of something. And I'm worth more than, enticing additional conversation around it. So I'm going to sit. I think that's important. I think it's important to take stock in yourself after you think about, what empowerment means to you and how you utilize empowerment every day. Jackie, can you just do me a favor and share this? I don't know if you can share this yet on Facebook, but I'm not on Facebook Live, so when we're done with this, we probably should save this URL and do that. I'm just in my head. When you're talking about taking charge of your life and taking charge of yourself and taking charge of your responsibilities, because we're parents. And so it's not just about us, it's about the bigger picture, right? It's about our kids, it's about our well-being, it's about our husbands and our wives, it's about, the people that mean the most to us. And you're doing everyone a disservice if you're not doing what's right by you first. So if you're doing what's right by you, then everyone else is happier. And if you're doing what's right by you, and you're teaching everyone else to do right by them the same way that you treat yourself, then everyone else win. Then you all win. There's no bad part of any of this. So you're taking charge. You're empowering. You are being authentic and true to yourself. It's super important. And all of these things play into knowing your self-worth. And you know when you are in a situation and you are uncomfortable and you are sad and you are, feeling like it's not right and you don't want to have to do any more of it, you know that you're worth more than the situation that you're in. Most of the time, it's not an easy thing to rectify. It's hard to walk away from something. It's hard to make a decision that's going to impact not just your life, other people's lives possibly. It's not easy to make a decision that is contingent on other people's feelings. But here's what I've learned. And I had my own personal situation over the summer that, helped me realize this as well. But I have learned that there are just some situations and some people that you are never going to make happy, that are never going to be satisfied with what you do because they are hung up on their own things. Probably has nothing to do with you. But at the same time, you have to understand that, it's not healthy for you to be around either. So when you are taking stock in the situation or the relationship or the conversation or whatever it is that you're taking stock in, make sure that you're doing it for all the right reasons. And if you're continuing to participate in it, then make sure that you're doing it and you're trying to turn it around in a positive way. Don't stay just to be shitty. Like, stay because it's something that you want to work for and you want to work toward, and you feel like you can make better. You can make it grow. You can, do all kinds of good things for it. But if it's not serving you and it's not serving the person or the situation that is accompanying it, then don't do it, because you're worth more. You're worth more than the heartbreak and the heartache and the fighting and the nasty words and the uncomfortableness and the fear that comes with it. You're worth more than it. I have no makeup on, but look me in the eye and tell me that you're worth more, because you are. Every single one of you. You're worth more. You're worth more than the shitty relationship you were in, maybe a long time ago, or you're currently in. You're worth more than the exhaustion that you feel after having a brand new baby and not having any help. You're worth more. You're worth more than, not having stuff. You're worth more than that shitty job that you're sitting in. You're worth more. And the only person that has to know this is you. But once you realize it, and once you feel it, and once you see it, and once you know it, your whole life will change. Without question. Your whole life will change, and it will change in a way that you never expected could happen. And so it's Friday, and I wanted to, say thank you for a great week. We had a lot of viewers on our live streams this week, and I've had a lot of really great interaction this week, and I'm feeling, Friday, sister. I'm feeling really pumped about, stuff that's going on here. Why am I yelling? And just stuff that's happening, like, everywhere in my life and some friends' lives, and there's a lot of good things going on, and I hope that you are getting stuff out of these. I hope you're feeling empowered, and I hope that you're taking charge of your life, and I hope that you are, being your true authentic self. And I want you to know that the next thing is your self-worth. And I want you to tell me what it is. I want you to tell me that you're worth it. And I want you to tell me how much you love your life. And if you're not at that point yet, it's okay. But we're going to get you there. And I'm in. Like, I'm here to help you get there, because I know how shitty it is to feel like you're not there, and you need to be, and you want to be, and you have to be, because you deserve it and you're worth it. And that is my message to you today. We are starting the free Mommy Challenge in the Why Am I Yelling Facebook group on Monday. I haven't figured out the time, but it's probably going to be around this time. It's probably going to be around 12:30, 1 o'clock-ish, only because I have a crazy week next week, and my evenings are pretty booked all the way across the board. So I'm going to do it again in the afternoon. So if you can't make it, sign up for it anyway, and you can watch the replays and you can participate, because Jackie has made or is making an awesome workbook. It's the Back to You workbook, and there's the Facebook group. Join the Facebook group. She's got a workbook going, and it's going to be fun, and it's all about back to you. So we're talking about positive mindset. We're talking about creating a personal plan for you. We're talking about all kinds of great stuff. And I'm also doing that in my 90-minute Back to You intensive that's happening right now. So get on board with that one too. I'm going to send some private messages out to you guys. So, PM me if you're interested. There's a bunch of posts in our Facebook group for it. But get on board, because we're doing all of this. We're talking empowerment. We're talking about taking action. We're talking about self-care. We're talking about all the important things that you need in order to look me in the eye and say, I am worth it, and believe it in your heart and your soul and your gut. That's what we're doing. So, it's sunshiny here. Again, we haven't had any bad weather. We have a weekend full of soccer. And I hope you guys are having an awesome Friday. And I hope you have an awesome weekend. And if I don't hop on over the weekend, then I will see you back here on Monday. I'll do a scope. I'm going to try to stick to my 10:30 time. And then we will be live in the Why Am I Yelling Facebook group for our Mommy Challenge Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 3-day challenge about getting back to you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Have a great weekend. Love you. Bye.